Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you a little cookie recipe, kind of like a vlog, because I've always wanted to do Vlogmas, but my life is not interesting that many days in a row. So I'm just gonna do a little tutorial on how I make my grandma's recipe for pizzelles. Traditional Italian cookie, you've probably seen them before, but I think the Frescura families rank supreme, so keep watching to see how to make them. And if you want to learn how to make decorated Christmas cookies like these ones right here in this picture, click the link in my description box because I have all of the details on my blog. So what I'm going to be baking is my grandma's recipe for pizzelles, which is an Italian cookie, and I know I'm probably not pronouncing it the correct Italian way, but that's how my family says it. We're a nice East Coast Italian family, okay? Deal with it. And I also want to show you my Christmas decorations and all of that. I'm wearing a nice festive Santa shirt. My love of graphic tees has not changed since I was in the 6th grade, and I wore a shirt that said Brown Eyed Beauty, and this guy in school just was like, no you're not, that shirt's a lie, and I cried. My decorations aren't that great. I have cute things, but they're not really organized well because they were all on my dining table, but my roommate's moving to New York, so now I don't have a dining table until I pick a new one up in a couple of days. So I just have like a little nutcracker from the 99-cent store, a bunch of ornaments that I had from the 99-cent store, plus some jingle bells from Target. I believe both of these trees are from Target, and this is from like a little gift shop that closed down, and then these two are also from Target, and this is cool because it lights up. I love it. All of this stuff was on my dining table, but I just moved it into my room. That's a brief look at my messy shelf that I need to clean. All of this is also from Target. This is like last year or 2 years ago or even 3 years ago. This is from this year. This is from a couple years ago. Also have her, and then I also, by the TV, have a mini version of the same tree and then another white tree. And then these nutcrackers are so cute from the 99-cent store. They were $1.99, but they were worth every penny. Merry Christmas sign from Target. That tree, I don't know where that was from, honestly. And then that little mini tree from Target as well. And then I'll bring you to, ow, Jesus, the bar cart. And the bar cart's a fucking mess right now, honestly, but I just put garland around the side just because I thought it would be fun and festive. Oh, and how could I forget these little jingle bell fairy lights that are also from Target. So this is the fun dining room that I'm dealing with right now, but it's a transitional period. It'll be fine. The benefits of not having a dining table is that all my roommates' moving boxes can fit, my new dining chairs could fit, plus my entire Christmas. These are all of the Christmas presents that I'm giving people. I have a problem, but at least they're for other people, I guess, right? I have the recipe for pizzelles printed out, but I'm going to put it on my blog. I'm going to be making a double batch of this recipe, so I don't want to confuse you guys too much. Just go to my blog in the description box and it'll have the full single recipe. And this is my sister. Hello to my sister's students that are watching this, or her former students. Oh god, it's fucking hot. Oh god, okay. I'm going to show you the 3 things we use to flavor Pizzelles. The first being orange, fresh squeezed orange juice. And then the second being vanilla. And I love Nielsen Massey brand extracts. Their vanilla is really great. I love their vanilla bean paste. I bought this one, but they were nice enough to send me a bunch of extracts, including another vanilla bean paste, which is very exciting. That's how exciting it was. Are you okay, ma'am? Yes. And then the pièce de résistance. Oh wait, I should not speak French. This is Italian. Pezzo di resistenza. I think that's right. I studied abroad in Italy, right? Anise oil. Not anise extract, anise oil. I get this from an Italian store. Well, my family gets it. You can get this stuff online too, but make sure it's anise oil and not extract because she is extra potent, smells like heaven, very nostalgic scent for me because I used to eat these like ever since I was a kid, so that's why I love making them. And I know some people like to call anise anise, but to me it's always been anise. A niece is your sibling's child, so yeah. And for the anise, this is literally my grandma's emailed printed recipe that accidentally got cut off, but my thought, a little more can't hurt. Mood. One, two, let's do one more. Fuck it. Oh boy, these are big boys. Oh Jesus, okay. Okay, let's get creative here. Oh, okay. Jesus. Come on. This is not the correct way to juice oranges, but my juicer is too small for that, apparently. She's more of a lemon squeezer, I guess. So, your extracts and flavorings all go in after the sugar. Just give it another mix. So this is just all the dry ingredients, and it's baking powder, salt, and flour, and this is a lot because it's a double batch, but I just add a little bit at a time and beat it until everything's incorporated. Do not, okay. So to bake them, you need a Pizzelle baker, which I also got at the same Italian store. It's great, but it only gets used like once a year, so probably nobody's gonna make this recipe, but it's fine. Anyways, this is how much dough I have, which is kind of scary, or I guess batter, because you only use this much. And this is just a little scoop. I'll put a link to as much as I can find on Amazon in my Amazon influencer page, so that'll help you. But you just need to give this little maker a little spray. And then, after you preheat it, you're ready to go. I've never done this before, but I'm going to try to cut these after they're done baking because I always get these little edges because I overfill them, but I would like them to be more uniform. So I got this circle cookie cutter from a set, and I'm going to try it out. I'll let you know how it works. I just put one little dollop in the center. Boom. And then you close that thing and press it and use this thing to tighten. Oh, this is really hard to do with one hand. And then I cook them until they're done. Everything comes out the side. I kind of just scrape it off with a knife. I cut the edges when they're hot on this baking sheet with this circle cutter. I don't know the size of it, but I just have a set and I just choose what fits in here. And we aim for them to be mostly pale still. I don't like them golden brown. They're pretty delicate, but they taste amazing. Come on, baby. And if the dough gets off center, just move it towards the center. I have a few updates from the setup, so I'll show you what I've changed so you can improve this if you make it at home. I just did the cookie sheet aligned with parchment here as my cutting station, and then used a wire cooling rack to cool because I noticed some of them were a little bit flaccid and not getting crispy like this because they're supposed to be crispy. I also realized that you don't need to cut them immediately after you take them out. You can wait a little bit until they get a little bit firmer. It'll be a little bit easier to cut when they're not too hot, but you don't want to wait too long to the point where they're already hard because they could break. This is all I got going on so far, and I still have this much batter left. And I also am saving the scraps because I don't want to waste them and they're fun to snack on. Okay, I'm freaking exhausted, but we have done it. Let me show you our mess. A ton of cookies and a ton of scraps. So what I'm going to do right now is kind of gauge how many cookies there are so I can put that in the recipe because I never know how many this makes. But this is a double batch, so if you make one, it'll be about half of that. But more importantly, I'm going to eat one first. These are so good. Of course, in no way am I a cooking blogger or anything, but I think these taste like, the anise is really subtle. You can definitely taste it. That's the predominant flavor that you can taste. But I don't taste the orange or the vanilla because I think they basically just help make the anise less harsh. Because I'm not somebody that likes licorice or anything like that. So if you're afraid of licorice or if you're afraid of making pizzelles because of the anise, don't be, because I don't like black licorice at all. And I love these. Anyways, do not eat with your mouth open. It's my pet peeve. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you enjoy the cookies if you decide to make them, which you probably won't because the iron, nobody has that. But anyways, here's all my Christmas presents. I can't wait for people to open them. I hope you guys have a great Christmas, and I will see you guys in the new year.